Hey everyone, so I'm going to share with you some eBay sales I made from May 6, 2025 through May 10, 2025, so far here today on eBay. Here. Yes, that's right. I have what sold here, obviously, as you can see. So I'm going to share with you what I sold on eBay here. And yeah, just want to share with you here. So maybe you can pick up these items on eBay, or just if you're just curious to know what I sell, maybe you can find these items, you can sell these items for yourself, as well. I just like to do these as informative videos. And what I sell and how I sell it, for how much, So here we go. So I had a junk drawer. You said that for $3 free shipping. Not gonna win that. I sold a Infinity Prism, WB Hyper Prism DRK for $2.29 free shipping. I sent on offer on a bunch of old listings. I thought, well, you know what? I send the offer a bunch of listings. I don't send offers all the time. I thought, you know what? I'll send out offers on these listings. And sure, and this one sold for $2.29 free shipping. So not too shabby. So I was happy to see it go on eBay. See it sell on my offer. Then I sold this Briggs & Strand lipstick and oil filler 2 assembly. This sold for $6.79 free shipping. These with parts. You have to be kind of the cheapest on eBay, otherwise you don't sell, because people will buy it from the cheapest seller on all of eBay. Unless, you see one that's brand new and they want a brand new one, or like maybe someone's like really bad feedback, and there's someone that's like a little bit better feedback. Buy it from the person with like better feedback. If someone has like a 95% or someone has like a 99%, that's like maybe a quarter, 50 cents more. Especially that, they'll buy from them. A lot of times, people will. So yeah, that sold for that price. So yeah, not too shabby either. And then we have this Auto-Choke Earring Restart Auto-Choke Earring 790848. This was not worth much either. This sold for $7.09 free shipping. I thought this was going to take a lot longer than it did. It literally sold in a few days. Listed this. It sold in a few days, like last Saturday, Sunday time frame. Or Sunday. Actually, it's last Sunday. Or is that Monday, Tuesday? I listed some other ones. So it was within a week, but still. That was going to sit for a lot longer on eBay than it did. So I was happy. And then I sold this engine. That was on Friday, yesterday. A couple of things I sold yesterday. Or actually, these were bought late at night. Card was bought at like 9 for like 9 o'clock at night. It was like 10:30 at night. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. So this was earlier today. I was listing stuff on eBay. This is something I listed yesterday, actually. This was a Briggs & Strand 43279 engine sump. This sold for $16.49 free shipping. And I have a little cleaner thing, but the brush is kind of big on it, so it doesn't clean it, doesn't get in that super well inside there all perfectly well, as well as they like to do it, So, but it works though, but it's not like the best perfect, But some of these people don't even attempt to clean their parts they sell on eBay. Like some people don't even attempt one bit whatsoever, So I'm a lot better than most people, So all these people that you see, some people don't even attempt to clean it. So it's like people I see, so it's like $16.49 free shipping. I make about just off a part out lawnmower, paid $5 for a guard, so for $5 a piece for 2. So I make about $5. Not too shabby. This was a. Then I had some auctions that ended today. I had 4 auctions. One at 5, 5:05, 5:10, and 5:15. And this, I listed this like last week. I went to some gun shows last week. This was one of the things I picked up as well. It was a Jim Catfish Hunter Wilson A2160. This was a common baseball glove. But see right there on the dual where it says dual hinge. Yeah, it says dual hinge. Right there, there's some wear right there. Some spots of wear. You know. So I priced it at $5.50. So I priced it at 99 cents free shipping. And it ended up selling for $5.50. And I didn't know it was worth, because some of these gloves in like conditions are worth like $13. But it was like not as rough as it, not as like kind of rough on the webbing. You can see right there, and it's kind of faded, you know. The lady said it was some, she was offering like, make me an offer on if it doesn't have a price. Because I ended up the gloves, I'm like, yeah. Would I take them? I'm like, yeah, I'll take them. And they're like, free then. So I'm like, okay, deal. She just wanted this stuff gone after a while. I was gonna offer like $1 a glove, and I'm like, free? Okay, I'll take it, free then. No problem. See right there, it's a little bit wear right there on the Wilson Korea. So yeah, it's a little bit rough, but I thought it was gonna be worth more. But I know minimum a lot of these baseballs, even cheap baseball gloves, by sellers who don't like describe their baseball gloves very well. They just say like brand name. Like, you know, there's people out there like baseball glove. If you type in baseball glove, go to auction cheapest. Like, there's some that just say like brand name, like left hand, like 13 inch, like 10 inch. Like Wilson, 10 inch right hand base RH, like for right hand, or RHT, right hand throw baseball glove. I know RHT is right hand throw. I've seen it in listings. And if the webbing, like they're like the webbing part, which is dual hinge, that's on the left, that's a right hand throw glove, because you wear it on your left hand, and then you catch it with your left hand, and you throw with your right hand. You know? So, yeah, I sold that for $5.50 shipped, so I'm not too mad about that one. It is a size 9.5 because you measure from the top of the webbing. I see in the video, like the right side all the way to the corner. That's what I did do, or did, and it sold for, and that's how much it was, 9.5 inches roughly. So, and this one is roughly 10.5 inches. This ended up selling for $13.50 free shipping. These are 2 people who had automatic payment for their items, so I'm awesome, you know. Or someone bid on this, I think. I think someone might have bid on this right away at the end. Yeah, so pretty much bid like right at the end of the auction. 2 for it. So this, I didn't see a single one of these gloves on eBay for that sold, and there's only one on eBay of these gloves, any size ever, that's sold on eBay. So I thought, well, I'll price at like a low string price, 99 cents free shipping. Again, just hope that this glove sells, you know, for something, even to people who just want like a generic 10.5 inch baseball glove. Generic 10.5 inch baseball glove. You know, any brand, they don't care what brand it is. They just want one for their kids to play with, maybe. Say their kid takes a size 10.5 and they play baseball. They play baseball. I mean, you could use this as a softball glove too, I guess. But yeah, maybe their kid plays baseball, kid plays softball. But I'm assuming if you play softball, you might type in softball though. But baseball, but still, it could be someone like their kid plays baseball and they just want a glove. You know, that works, you know. Maybe they're outgrown a year or 2. Anyways, who cares, you know? So yeah, the $5.50 is cheap enough, you know. Try this is $13.50 shipped. I'm not the expert at measuring gloves, but I think this is a 10 and a half. I'm not for sure exactly, but I see the webbing in this one. I think down to the very end, right there, the webbing, right there, right down there, end of the webbing, There you can see like, or like the strings right there, I guess, in the holes. You know, down the It was like 10.5 inches. So yeah, I sold it for $13.50 free shipping. So not too shabby. I sold that for that price, so not mad though. 4 bids. I thought, I've had at auctions that have 4 bids. Usually a lot of my auctions, you'll get more multiple bids. You'll have the gimme bids. But I don't have a ton of auctions, they just get like 2 bids, like 3 bids, 4 bids. And like this, and then gets $13.50, but I'll take it, And I seen one, I couldn't see what size it was because the title cut off on my phone. I was looking it up. It doesn't show the whole title. But hey, but you know what? I only seen one sold any size, so it's like, if people are just searching up generic, like 10 and 10.5, 10 1/2 inch, with the 2 lines, the end quotes, which is the inch on the keyboard, or just type an inch, 10.5. So it's fine. I sold it for $13.50 free shipping, so I'll take it. Gladly take it. And yeah, I made, like, after shipping and fees, I'll make like $3.50 on that glove. The other glove, I'm actually losing money. I factored in these 2 gloves with the 2 pounds in the box I use for it. The boxes, I have a bunch of 10 by 8 by 6s. And I have a bunch of 6 by 4 by 4s because I was selling a bunch of stuff. I use those boxes. I might need 8 by 6 by 4s, but that'll probably work better for this, something like this. Because it's just fold over, but I mean, actually, no. I might actually, 10 by 8 by 6 might actually work, better stuff for this, or 10 by 8, and then you fold it over, but, or just keep it that way and put extra pack in there, but still. I made I made 39 cents between the 2 gloves combined, so this is a home run. No, but will I definitely take the sales? Yes. To help boost me in the algorithm? Absolutely. Absolutely, I'd gladly take these. That's why I've been running so many times on auctions like this. That like plus I don't know what the price of it, and I want a guaranteed sale. I don't know what the price is at, but I do want a guaranteed sale, so I'll price it for this price and see where it went. And yeah, and then I had this Hot Wheels Kyle Petty car. NASCAR Racing, Hot Wheels Racing, NASCAR Select number 4 for Cup 1 for 3 ska, car Mirror Lake base. There's only, I think, 3 of these that sold in 2022. The rest of 2022 they can see, because it's 3 years from like May. It was like May 3rd to like May. Like May 3rd of 2022 to May 3rd of 2025. And there's 3 in the rest of 2022 from May onward. And there's 1 in 2024 that sold for $5 free shipping. I'm like, I'm not gonna let it sit for forever just to sit. And so I'm like, well, and yeah, it's sold even cheaper than that. I'm like, ooh, I thought it was worth something for $1. I'm like, yeah, I have to take it. No, but yeah, NASCAR deck has even at $1. I mean, some of it's not even worth money. You can see why they priced it at $1 in the garage. So I mean, the person probably didn't know there's one at $1, but still. Oh well. And then this sold. I picked this up at a flea market for $2. It was brand new sealed. And it was taking, some of these people have them on brand new and they're taking forever to sell. Like 1 copy. They have multiple copies for sale. No. Some like, or they have 1 copy and it takes forever to sell. Like, you know what? Because they're probably priced higher than the cheapest in eBay. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna price it. And there's someone that auctioned off and they got like, a lot less feedback than me. And they auctioned off for like $5, and they got like $4. And just a generic picture. I auctioned off for like $4.50, free shipping. or $4.50 for shipping. So I figured I'll take it. So hopefully it sells for that price at auction. So I thought it might sell for at least $4.50, like free shipping around there. I thought, at least it sells for that. That'd be good for me. But no, it didn't even sell for that $4.50. It's kind of a shame. But you know what? Here's what it is. I didn't even after the fees, and I didn't get my money back on how much I paid for them after fees. After eBay fees. There's a 30-cent eBay fee. And then you have, because anything under $10 is 30 cents. And anything over anything over $10.01 is 40 cents. So I'm like, ooh. So yeah. Oh well. I'll still ship it out though. And just learning, don't buy don't buy sports games that are older, even if they're sealed. I thought it would be because it was sealed that it has something, right? I know. Oh. And then that's today actually. So it's in a few hours. And this I had priced at. I priced it a little bit lower than the cheapest on eBay. And I think I priced it like at what other sellers. I think other sellers on eBay actually, that's what in the past, actually sold this for cheaper. There might have been more competition there. I'm like, well, I think someone had it for like $40 which like $43 with shipping, 44, like 43, 44. But I'm like, if it's calculated shipping, I'm going to price it differently. So anywhere in the United States will buy it for me, and it'll be cheaper, basically. So I'm like, well, I priced at $39.99 free shipping, and it's sold. So I am not too shabby. That's not too shabby. It took roughly like 6 hours to sell. That took a little over 6 hours. Like close to 6.5 hours to sell this. So not too shabby actually. That was a pretty solid eBay sale right there. I made about $25.50 or 60 cents. Actually, probably like $25 and like 65, 70 cents in that area. So not too shabby. So I'm happy, just waiting for this juncture lot to get paid for. And I hope that gets paid for. Because I don't want to have to relist that again. I do not. And the Hot Wheels car, I know the buyer has like so much feedback, so I'm cool with that one. This one, buyer 622 feedback, so. There's someone else, like a payment notice or something tomorrow. Then maybe I'll see more stuff on eBay tomorrow. More parts on eBay tomorrow that I have. So I'm just doing more of them on eBay. So, so yeah. I have more parts. I'm gonna need more parts, need I'm gonna list more parts, so be on eBay news, so I'll just send it then. Cause I'm in my computer then. I use my phone to process the pictures and edit the pictures because it's easier to do the editing, I think, on the phone and put the pictures in, and then I can do the rest of the computer. So yeah, yeah, I'm gonna be with that. So yeah, and then a list, and then I have a Xbox controller to have. I got like it's kind of worn out. The thumbstick's pretty worn out. And you can see it there. And like the part underneath it, like there's a little cushion grip, I guess, on top. That's worn out, and I kind of ripped some parts. So, yeah, less than that part. 99 cents free shipping. So they're so bad. So I was seeing. I already bought like a new one. Controller. I'm just gonna try and get rid of all. And I will. Maybe when that money arrives. How much money you make off that controller after shipping and fees and stuff. I think I'm gonna put that towards a new controller. No, and I don't know how much it's worth because it's not in perfect condition, but I know so.